Zhang Ziyi. The name alone conjures images of fierce warriors, elegant geishas, and compelling dramatic performances. From her humble beginnings in Beijing, this undeniable talent rose to become one of China's most internationally recognized actresses, captivating audiences worldwide with her intensity and grace. Her journey, however, hasn't been without its trials. While celebrated for her cinematic achievements, Zhang Ziyi has also navigated a complex landscape of public scrutiny, enduring high-profile scandals, controversies, and personal difficulties that tested her resilience. This narrative delves into the remarkable life and career of a woman who has continuously redefined success, faced down adversity, and emerged as a symbol of perseverance in the demanding world of entertainment. Discover the untold story behind the legend, and remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more captivating celebrity journeys. From a childhood in Beijing, a city buzzing with quiet ambition, emerged a young girl named Zhang Ziyi. Born on February 9, 1979, she was not initially destined for the silver screen, but rather the graceful, disciplined world of dance. At the tender age of 8, her parents, concerned by her slight build, encouraged her to take up folk dance. This early immersion in movement and performance laid a foundational layer of discipline and expressiveness that would serve her well in an entirely different art form. By the time she was 11, she enrolled in the prestigious Beijing Dance Academy, a boarding school where competition was fierce and the pursuit of perfection was paramount. It was a rigorous environment, one that she sometimes found difficult, even running away from school on one occasion due to the intense rivalry among her peers. Yet, these formative years instilled in her a resilience and a quiet strength that would become hallmarks of her on-screen presence. As her teenage years unfolded, Zhang Ziyi began to shift her focus. While talented in dance, her true calling beckoned from the world of acting. In 1996, at the age of 17, she successfully auditioned for the Central Academy of Drama, one of China's most esteemed acting schools. This was her true beginning, the moment she stepped onto the path that would transform her into a global star. Her dedication was immediate and intense. She devoured lessons, honing her craft, learning the nuances of character and emotion. It was during this period, while still a student, that fate intervened in the form of an esteemed director. Zhang Yimou, a cinematic visionary, noticed her during an audition for a shampoo commercial that was actually a clever pre-audition for his next film. Impressed by her raw talent and captivating aura, he cast her in his 1999 romance, The Road Home. This film marked Zhang Ziyi's major acting debut, and it was a resounding success, winning the Silver Bear at the 2000 Berlin International Film Festival. Her portrayal of a determined young country girl deeply in love resonated with audiences and critics alike, earning her the Best Actress award at the 2000 Flowers Awards. It was a powerful introduction, showcasing her ability to convey deep emotion and innocence, setting the stage for what was to come. The true explosion onto the international scene arrived swiftly thereafter, with Ang Lee's martial arts epic, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, released in 2000. In this breathtaking wuxia masterpiece, Zhang Ziyi took on the pivotal role of Zhen Yu, a rebellious, headstrong aristocrat with a secret life as a skilled martial artist. The role was physically demanding, requiring extensive training in martial arts choreography, and emotionally complex, as Zhen Yu navigated themes of freedom, love, and destiny. Zhang Ziyi's electrifying performance, particularly her dynamic fight sequences, and her nuanced portrayal of a young woman torn between societal expectations and personal desires, captivated audiences worldwide. The film was a global phenomenon, winning 4 Academy Awards, including Best Foreign Language Film, and becoming the highest-grossing foreign language film in US history. For Zhang Ziyi, it was a transformative experience, cementing her status as a formidable talent on the world stage and opening the doors to Hollywood. Her Hollywood debut followed quickly in 2001, where she starred opposite Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker in the action comedy Rush Hour 2. While a commercial success, her role as the villainous Ho Lee was primarily action-oriented and presented her with an immediate challenge: the English language. Zhang Ziyi spoke very little English at the time, and communicating on set required significant effort and translation. This language barrier was one of the first major difficulties she encountered in her international career, requiring her to work diligently to improve her English skills outside of filming hours. Despite this hurdle, her star continued to rise with a string of acclaimed films. She reunited with director Zhang Ziyi for the visually stunning martial arts film Hero in 2002, where she played the loyal, fierce character Moon. The film's intricate plot and breathtaking cinematography further solidified her reputation as an action star with dramatic depth. This was followed by another collaboration with Zhang Ziyi, House of Flying Daggers, in 2004, where she delivered a mesmerizing performance as Mei, a blind dancer and skilled warrior. Her dedication to these roles was immense. For House of Flying Daggers, she reportedly carried 30-kilogram sandbags on her legs for 2 months to prepare for a demanding dance sequence. In 2005, Zhang Ziyi took on arguably her most iconic English-language role as Sayuri in Rob Marshall's epic drama Memoirs of a Geisha, an adaptation of the best-selling novel. This role demanded not only a mastery of English, but also learning a Japanese accent and immersing herself in the intricate cultural practices of geisha. Her performance earned her a Golden Globe Award nomination for Best Actress, further cementing her crossover appeal and showcasing her versatility beyond martial arts. This period marked the pinnacle of her initial international breakthrough, solidifying her as one of the most recognizable Asian actresses in the Western world. However, with this newfound global recognition came the challenges of balancing cultural expectations, navigating a new industry, and facing the intense scrutiny that accompanies worldwide fame. She was often typecast in strong, action-oriented roles in Hollywood, and she expressed a desire to prove her versatility as a serious dramatic actress, working tirelessly to transcend these initial perceptions. As the dazzling spotlight of international fame shone ever brighter on Zhang Ziyi, it inevitably cast long, unforgiving shadows, revealing the darker side of celebrity. The period between 2009 and 2013 proved to be a particularly turbulent time for the actress, marked by a series of high-profile controversies that tested her resilience and significantly impacted her public image, especially in her home country of China. The first crack in her seemingly perfect facade appeared towards the end of 2009, in what became widely known as the Ink Gate scandal. It began dramatically, with black ink splattered across a massive billboard featuring Zhang Ziyi's image outside a luxury hotel in Beijing. This bizarre act of vandalism quickly escalated into a public spectacle, fueling a firestorm of speculation and gossip that spread like wildfire across Chinese social media and news outlets. Rumors swirled that the incident was not random, but rather a deliberate act of revenge, reportedly orchestrated by a former confidant named Zhao Xinyu. The whispers suggested a bitter fallout between the two, stemming from alleged financial disputes and unconfirmed claims about Zhang Ziyi's personal life, including a purported relationship with a married, wealthy businessman. The Ink Gate was more than just defaced advertising. It was a highly visible symbol of an underlying turmoil, hinting at broken trust and festering resentments behind the glamorous facade. Though the specifics remained shrouded in rumor and counter-allegation, the incident ignited intense public curiosity and set an unsettling precedent for the heightened scrutiny Zhang Ziyi would face. Hard on the heels of Ink Gate, a far more damaging controversy erupted in early 2010, striking at the very core of her integrity and public trust. This became known as the Sichuan earthquake donation controversy, or simply Donation Gate. Following the devastating 2008 Sichuan earthquake, Zhang Ziyi, like many celebrities, had publicly pledged a substantial donation to aid the disaster relief efforts. She had announced a commitment of 1 million yuan, a significant sum intended to help the countless victims. However, in 2010, media reports began to surface, questioning whether the full amount had ever been delivered. Investigations, spurred by public skepticism, revealed a discrepancy. While 1 million yuan had been pledged, only 840,000 yuan could be accounted for as having actually reached the relief fund. The public outcry was immediate and furious. In China, where collective responsibility and charitable giving are deeply valued, the perception of a celebrity falling short on a public promise, especially concerning a national tragedy, was met with immense disapproval. Accusations of charity fraud and deception were hurled at the actress. Adding fuel to the fire, reports emerged suggesting that a charity foundation, Zhang Ziyi, had ostensibly set up to manage donations, existed largely on paper only, lacking proper registration and transparency. This further fueled suspicions that she had mishandled funds or, worse, made false promises for personal gain. The scandal severely tarnished her carefully cultivated image as a compassionate and upright figure. Though she later made up the shortfall, repaying the missing 160,000 yuan, the damage to her reputation was profound. She issued public apologies and sought to clarify the situation, attributing the issues to administrative oversights and a lack of experience in handling such large-scale charitable endeavors. Yet, the deep mistrust among some segments of the public lingered, a harsh lesson in the immense responsibility that comes with public pledges, particularly those tied to national grief. Just as she was attempting to navigate the choppy waters of Donation Gate, an even more grave and shocking accusation emerged in 2012, threatening to derail her career entirely. A US-based dissident news website published a series of highly sensational reports alleging that Zhang Ziyi had engaged in sexual relations with high-ranking Chinese government officials, including the disgraced politician Bo Xilai, in exchange for substantial sums of money. The claims were explicit and gravely serious, painting a picture of her involvement in illicit activities and powerful political circles. These allegations were perhaps the most damaging to her reputation, casting a dark cloud over her professional and personal life. Zhang Ziyi responded with an immediate and unequivocal denial, expressing outrage at the baseless nature of the claims. Recognizing the severe threat to her character and career, she took swift legal action, filing a libel lawsuit against the news website in both the United States and Hong Kong. The legal battle dragged on for over a year, a constant shadow over her public appearances and film projects. She maintained her innocence fiercely, determined to clear her name and expose what she argued were malicious fabrications. Finally, in late 2013, after intense legal proceedings, the news website issued a formal retraction and a public apology. They admitted that their anonymous sources could not substantiate the information they had reported and acknowledged that their articles contained untrue and defamatory material. An undisclosed settlement was reached, effectively ending the protracted legal battle and offering Zhang Ziyi a significant vindication. While the retraction helped to restore her reputation in some circles, the sheer audacity of the claims had undoubtedly caused immense personal distress and presented one of the most formidable challenges of her entire career. This period of intense scrutiny and scandal was a crucible, forcing her to confront the volatile nature of fame and the powerful, sometimes destructive, force of public perception. Emerging from the shadow of intense public scrutiny, Zhang Ziyi began a remarkable period of career re-establishment and personal evolution from 2013 onwards. The legal victory against the libelous claims provided a crucial turning point, allowing her to focus once more on her artistic endeavors and reclaim her narrative. It was in this pivotal year, 2013, that she delivered one of the most acclaimed performances of her career, solidifying her position as a true acting powerhouse. That film was Wong Kar-wai's martial arts epic, The Grandmaster. In it, Zhang Ziyi portrayed Gong Er, a formidable and elegant Bagua master, whose story intertwined with that of Wing Chun Grandmaster Ip Man. The role demanded immense physical commitment, with Zhang undergoing rigorous training in traditional Chinese martial arts for 6 months, a testament to her unwavering dedication to her craft. Her portrayal of Gong Er was a tour de force, showcasing not only breathtaking fight choreography, but also a profound emotional depth. She imbued Gong Er with strength, vulnerability, and a poignant sense of duty and unrequited love. The film received widespread critical acclaim, and Zhang Ziyi's performance in particular was singled out for effusive praise. She swept numerous Best Actress awards across Asia, including the Golden Horse Award, the Hong Kong Film Award, and the Asia Pacific Screen Award, among many others. This triumph was more than just a collection of accolades. It was a powerful statement, demonstrating her ability to rise above adversity and deliver extraordinary work, re-establishing her as an artist of unparalleled talent. With her reputation reaffirmed, Zhang Ziyi also began to diversify her career, stepping beyond purely cinematic roles. She embraced opportunities to engage with the public in new ways, notably by appearing as a judge and mentor on popular Chinese acting competition shows. One such appearance on the program I Am the Actor garnered significant attention. Known for her professionalism and demanding standards, Zhang Ziyi did not shy away from candid critiques. In one memorable instance, she visibly lost her temper with 2 young contestants whose performance she deemed subpar and lacking in seriousness. She voiced her frustration, emphasizing her belief that acting is not an easy profession and demanding a higher level of dedication from aspiring performers. This unfiltered display, though stern, resonated with many viewers, showcasing her passion for the art form and her commitment to upholding its integrity. It also contributed to a more direct and unvarnished public persona, allowing audiences to see her not just as a glamorous star, but as a dedicated artist. Beyond her professional achievements, Zhang Ziyi also embraced significant personal milestones during this period. In 2015, she married Chinese rock musician Wang Feng. Their relationship had been a subject of intense media interest, given Wang Feng's previous marriages and children. However, the couple presented a united front, frequently sharing glimpses of their family life on social media and celebrating their union. In December 2015, they welcomed their daughter, Xingxing, a joyous occasion that Zhang Ziyi openly embraced. In 2020, they expanded their family further with the birth of their son. Zhang Ziyi frequently spoke about the joys of motherhood, often posting heartwarming pictures with her children, showcasing a softer, more maternal side to her public image. She seemed to find a profound sense of contentment and balance in her role as a wife and mother alongside her thriving acting career. However, even as she enjoyed this period of stability and personal happiness, the relentless glare of the public eye remained. Divorce rumors had periodically surfaced throughout her marriage, a common occurrence for high-profile couples in the entertainment industry. For years, she and Wang Feng had consistently denied these speculations, presenting a united front against the gossip. Yet, in October 2023, after 8 years of marriage, Zhang Ziyi and Wang Feng issued a joint statement on their respective social media platforms, officially announcing their decision to divorce. The announcement was made with dignity and mutual respect, emphasizing that the decision was reached after careful consideration and discussion. They stated there was no dispute of right or wrong, and that their separation did not imply disappointment or betrayal. Crucially, they affirmed their unwavering commitment to co-parenting their 2 children, vowing to remain responsible and trustworthy parents. In the wake of her divorce, Zhang Ziyi has continued to project an image of strength and self-possession. She has expressed a newfound sense of peace and contentment. Focusing on her children and her ongoing career, she often shares reflections on cherishing each moment, finding joy in the present, and embracing both personal and professional growth. Recent public appearances have seen her exuding confidence and elegance, often praised for her refined style and composed demeanor. While the marriage may have ended, her dedication to her children remains paramount, and she frequently shares glimpses of their shared life, underscoring her commitment to nurturing them. Zhang Ziyi's journey through controversies and personal changes has ultimately forged a more resilient and multifaceted public figure, one who navigates the complexities of fame with grace and an enduring commitment to her art and her family. She continues to be a prominent figure in Chinese cinema, taking on new projects and serving as an inspiration for many, demonstrating that even after facing significant public and personal storms, it is possible to find renewed purpose and thrive. From the disciplined dance studios of Beijing to the dazzling lights of Hollywood, Zhang Ziyi's career is a testament to unwavering dedication and an enduring spirit. She has not only delivered unforgettable performances that captivated global audiences, but has also navigated the turbulent waters of public scandals and personal challenges with remarkable resolve. Her story is a powerful reminder that even the brightest stars face their darkest nights. Yet with resilience and an unyielding commitment to their craft and loved ones, they can emerge stronger. Zhang Ziyi's journey continues to evolve, inspiring countless fans with her grace under pressure and her remarkable ability to reinvent herself. We hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into her incredible life. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of fame.